everybody, all 15 people that watch my video. Yeah, this a big problem nowadays that I think is pretty urgent is really the death of good music. I mean, we still, like, even when pop music was coming around in like the 80s and 90s, we still had good bands. We still had like Metallica, we still had Guns N' Roses, we had Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, whatever, Nirvana, had Elton John, Billy Joel still making shit. We still had diverse music. We had a good mix of like Elton John, that kind of singing like piano and like guitar, like classical stuff, and then we had like rock, like thrash with like with Metallica and Megadeth. But nowadays, all we have is pop and really crappy rock. And I think this is going to be a problem because all the kids that are being born nowadays, there's still a lot of kids being born, all they're going to know is this kind of shit, and they're not going to be able to pass on any good musical traditions onto their children. You think about it, how many people nowadays listen to jazz, or like the kind of classical music that was in the 20s and 30s and 40s? No, I mean, no one. So, basically what I'm saying is that in a couple of decades, couple of generations, I think rock is going to be died out, and all we're going to have left is what we're progressing into now, which is the Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, 303. Let's look at the Billboard Top 100. The Black Eyed Peas, Lady Gaga, Jamie Foxx, Pitbull, Kid Cudi, whoever the hell that is, Beyonce, Flo Rida, Soulja Boy, all that pop rap kind of shit. Because today's younger kids, that's all they're going to know, because that's what's popular right now, and that's what they're going to start listening to, and they're going to keep listening to it forever. I mean, the only way I found out about any good music was one of my friends who told me about it. It's not like it's coming up in the media at all. You're not hearing. I mean, I didn't even know that there was a Metallica album coming out. I mean, I'm not that big of a Metallica fan, but like, I mean, still Metallica is a huge band. It's one of the top 5 selling rock groups of all time. And yeah, I didn't know that there was a new album coming out for them last year. But I sure as fucking hell know what Lady Gaga's new single is, or whatever the fuck Flo Rida is coming out with. There's no doubt that all the kids nowadays are only going to be listening to this kind of crap, nothing good. Sure, you may say we have rock nowadays, but honestly, people, can you listen to My Chemical Romance without wanting to fucking stab yourself in the head? Just ask yourself that question. I found that answer to that question is no. My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, all that kind of shit is just emo shit, just chords, a couple chord progressions, and random fucking depressing lyrics that have to deal with today's themes, like, I don't know, it's like being emo. Oh, she has long black hair, I have long black hair, let's go slit our wrists, and whatever the fuck. Like, I mean, sure, music back then said stuff like that, but it actually had meaning, and it actually had musical talent. I don't know, today's emo shit's just like, they're screaming about their own little problems that no one cares about. Yeah, but anyway, I salute rock music from basically the 60s up until about R.I.P., what, I don't know, sometime in the 90s. Even in the early 90s it was good. But don't get me wrong, Disturbed and Godsmack and System of a Down and Sublime all have a lot of talent. They're just not really that creative. I don't know, they just all like to scream and play really fast. I mean, they're pretty good, but soon, anyway, I haven't heard anything from any of these bands. I mean, the media's not really getting it out to me. I guess either I'm looking in the wrong place, or my theorem is right, that basically the media is angling towards this kind of new pop shit that kids are going to be listening to. Anyway, R.I.P. rock, and next couple of generations, who knows, maybe a new style of music. It actually might take talent, might spring up. But for now, it's just like, it's like global warming. We know it's coming. Might as well get ready for it. Start buying your fucking Miley Cyrus CDs and start wanting to kill yourself. Okay.